Councilor Brown.
I have a number of questions based upon your first one deals with solar access. I'm wondering, so that was an important concern at the Planning Commission, and so you showed us pictures of the way that would look today. I'm wondering if solar access, as you have changed it, deals with the buildings that are currently there or the buildings that would likely be there if they were redeveloped according to the existing zone. So was the change made based upon both of those, one of those, or how's that?
The change was made based upon the code requirements, and so basically is in relation to the buildings that are existing there, because it's hard to know what, I mean, you wouldn't know where the building would be placed if somebody developed, if they constructed properties, if they put parking there. So it's really in relation to the building facades that are currently existing and making sure that the shading doesn't happen on those facades.
Another question about tot lots. Given the use of this, and there was a picture of a ambling child running through the journey, is it likely that the tot lots will be used in this facility?
I don't know. It depends on the demographic of the people that rent. We decided to provide it based on the code requirement to do that. It's hard to know at this moment how used they would be.
So you showed us a number of pictures of the buildings in the general area, and the pictures that I saw had a maximum of 2.5 stories tall, and your building is 4 stories tall plus a roof, and I want to make sure that you think that that's consistent with what's there.
I think all of the references we had to the code and consistency and compatibility deal with being consistent and compatible with the
1 story, but they go all the way up within the contiguous neighborhood to 7 stories, which would be the gem property, which is not immediately adjacent, but it's in the contiguous neighborhood. So there are a number of 3-story buildings and so on and so forth.
Could you state your name for the record?
Sorry, pardon me, Tom Cody.
Will the noise abatement?
Yeah, and I'll also share that we currently operate the 2 projects in Eugene that these developers completed. And I invite you to call the housing director at the University of Oregon. He is very grateful that we come to town. He's very thankful. We get a lot of will be leased. It will be according to the fair housing laws. And so we will lease to anybody that meets the criteria. Typically though, most families don't choose to live in these type of communities because it is individual leases. You lease a bedroom, not a particular unit type. And so when you have a family, that means that they're typically paying more. Each member of the family has to apply. And so it's really not conducive to that. But really we're open for anybody.
Thank you for allowing me to speak in favor of this project tonight. Let me open with the fact that there are some considerable and significant written testimony submitted by many community leaders I know. I know human nature dictates that there's nothing quite as impactful as being here in person and testifying in front of you, but I urge you to consume and give equal credence to all the written testimony. The project team has done great due diligence and community engagement, working with city personnel and local code requirements. The result is an excellent LEED certified design, Corvallis first for a housing project.